man, you know what it is. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so happy and grateful now that I can be here giving this game, spreading this word, sharing that stream of consciousness, the word of God, the way, the light, the truth. Let's get paid, man. So look, seasons are only temporary. Do not permanently quit in a temporary season. Shout out Miles Monroe. Do not permanently quit in a temporary season. The obstacles that you have in front of you right now are only temporary. The situation you're in right now is only temporary. It's only fall for so long. It's only summer, spring, winter for so long. This too shall pass, right? If you're going through hardship in life right now, it's all right. This too shall pass. Crisis builds character. If you have something that's challenging you right now, this is a good thing. It's making you figure out new ways to solve old problems. And newsflash, old keys will not open new doors. If you ask God for something, if you ask God to change, don't be mad that he's changing your life, you know? We cannot grow from our comfort zone. We want familiarity in a world that is full of chaos. It don't work like that, you know? We want things to stay the same and expect different results. This is insanity. How you do the same thing over and over and over and expect something different to get, you know? It don't work like that. So check it, man. We can't go backwards either, you know? We can't go backwards. I think it's very easy for people to, get familiar with life and think that it's the same. But today is the day that God created. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This is a new day. Yesterday was yesterday. Today is a new day. It's easy to find that routine and that, day to day, everything, that routine, those habits that you have, those are easy, not even to form, but it's like once they are built, it's easy to confine and stay and stick to that plan, but growth doesn't happen there, Growth happens in that outside of the comfort zone, And I said this before, but when we understand who we are, God's highest form of creation, then we can understand our purpose here on life, God sent us here to manage. In the first book, Genesis, he told us that he gave us dominion over everything living, all the animals, the creatures, right? We have power over our mind. We have power over our life. We are not victims. You are not powerless. The world needs you. You need to find your purpose. I'm talking to myself, but you need to find your purpose, man. We talking to you up here, not down here, When people challenge you to be better, when people get on your ass, do not look at it as an attack on your character. But this is just learning, because the human nature has a tendency to get defensive, and when they feel like they're the problem, you just shut down and you don't want to hear nothing that nobody is telling you. But if you are able to take the message that is trying to be said and apply into your life, that's good, And if you're trying to give somebody game, the intention is to make them feel like they're doing it right, We don't want to over stress you're the problem to your life, even though this very much may be true, But life is already hard, People are already going through what they're going through. We don't need to be here beating a dead horse with a stick. Solution-oriented people, Solution-oriented people. But in this message, you should understand that to whom much is given, much is expected, right? These seasons are temporary. If you are in a season right now where you got a lot on your plate, this is a good thing. Especially if you asked, you can't complain that your plate is full when you ask to eat. This is life. To whom much is given, much is expected. But if you permanently quit in that temporary season, hey man, God sent us here to manage our life, manage our money, manage our relationships, manage ourselves, manage our mind, manage the resources that are here, right? Wow, this is great. We don't own anything though. Newsflash. This is a eye opener, a mind awakener. You don't own anything, right? I used to hear the saying a lot. She's not yours, it's just your term. This is real. This is real. We don't own anything. How can you own something that you don't get to keep forever? This life is temporary. We don't own this body, We don't own this anything. It's temporary. God sent us here to manage, to multiply these things, right? He gave Adam a tree. He didn't give him a chair. Use your mind, use your imagination, use your creativity. Use these things that God has given us for the right reasons. It's easy to be negative. It's easy to go do that. It's easy to do this. Those things are easy, right? It's easy to be a bad person. It's easy to quit. It's easy to be negative. It take a real one, a solid one, a stand-up guy to go handle his business, to do right by other people. It's easy when somebody has hurt you before to go take that hurt on somebody else. This is not life though. And this is how we find ourselves in that cycle. I'm talking to humans in general. We got to do better. But especially our young black men, man. But our culture, it glorifies this negativity. Our music glorifies this negativity. The media glorifies this negativity. If all you know is what you know, how can you do anything different, It's hard. But that's what I said. If you're willing to pay the price, man, success is expensive. And if you're willing to pay the price, you can have anything you want. What is success? A worthy idea that we are acting on until it comes true, Holding that idea of worthiness, whatever it be in your life, until it comes true. Let's get paid, man. Let's get paid, man. Let's get paid. Key takeaways of this video. Seasons are temporary. Don't permanently quit in a temporary season. Keep that head up, man. Let's keep going. I know things are hard. It's all right. You got this. Let's get paid. Other key point, we can't go backwards. God has already showed us, we've already traveled that road. Old keys don't open new doors. And the world needs you, man. The world needs you to be the best person you can be, to find that purpose. Who are you? Why are you here? To manage the resources that God has given us on this earth. This earth is not ours. This stuff is not ours. We are just here to manage it, to multiply it, to be better, right? So let's get paid, man. Let's get paid. Let's get paid. To whom much is given, much is expected. So I hope this message was of service to somebody. You're tapped in, you're tuned in. If you like it, subscribe, comment, share. Salute to you, man. Let's get paid.